Welcome to Subramani. I'm going to talk to you about how can you enjoy your retirement. This is meant for people who are not yet retired, or just retired can also take some notes from here. So first of all, 25-30% of the people experience difficulty in transitioning to retirement. Not everybody is ready for retirement. People in higher social brackets who've done well in life, who are senior vice president, CEO, CXO, etc., tend to work longer than drivers, clerks, peons, etc. They are forced out because the company does not think it necessary to pay 45,000 rupees for a peon, and that's what the salary has become thanks to inflation and things like that. They know they can get a new person for 8,000 rupees or 9,000 rupees. So there is no way how lower end jobs will be kept. So lower end skills are important, very important. Many of these people would like to work at maybe half the salary or 1/4 the salary to keep themselves busy, and they need the money. But no, people in higher levels work more, and they will keep telling you lies like, I want to go, my boss doesn't let me go, or something like that. They are occupying positions and they are a pain for their juniors because they don't go away, they have nothing else to do socially in life, so they hold very high positions, right? So they are managing directors, chairman, board members, etc., executive posts. Board members is still okay, but executive posts, and they don't go away, they just don't go away, and they're retired, their children have flown the nest, so they have nothing to do, so they work late, they stay till 7:30, 8:30. They are a social problem, they are a social crisis, but that we should talk separately, and this we should talk separately. Women tend to be better prepared for retirement. Men have better attitude, but when women retire from higher positions, like say executive director or head or something like that, they find the transition more difficult because they're used to having a house which works without them, right? So they've delegated a lot. They have a cook, they have a maid, they have everything, and they have no ability now to supervise them, because when they're sitting at home and supervising, they don't know how to do it. So they scream their head off, they go through a lot of stress. So women also try, when they retire, they go through tough times. So women also should make the transition smooth. I'll tell you what all to do, right? When the work is very, when your identity depends on that, right? For example, my dad used to be called Advani Likon Vishwanath. He worked 37 years or 38 years there. I have a friend now who has worked 37 years in BPCL. So a lot of these people are identified by the company. So social standing, everything depends on the company, and they're used to that, right? So then the transition becomes more difficult than for people who are their own identity, right? So nobody knows me as part of something. I'm Subramaniam and that's what I am. So it might be easier for me to retire than for them to retire. Finding some activity to do is very important during retirement. Maybe you travel, maybe you do gardening, maybe you're building a house, maybe you're doing something, right? So, but some activity which you like, maybe you're chanting the Vedas, maybe you want to visit the temples of South India, maybe you want to visit the temples of North India, whatever, you have made a list and you want to go do it, whatever you want to do it, but do it, right? Also remember, let us assume that you retire at 60. You're one of those very nice people who have had a choice and still retired at 60. Remember, if you want to go on hikes, treks, camps, etc., 60 to 65, 66 or 67 could be the cutoff age. Whereas going to a wildlife sanctuary where you have to just sit in the jeep, you can do even at 70, 75. You have to have good eyesight because spotting a tiger is anyway difficult. So find for yourself the list of things you want to do and prioritize according to age, not just according to money or things like that, according to age, right? So do that, because that's very important in retirement planning. Many people who said they will retire at a particular age, now I find will actually retire at an older age. The governments find it very useful, especially in Europe and US, to delay your retirement because so you're less dependent on social security. Whereas in India, I don't think the government cares how early you retire or late you retire. We are lucky that right now we are in the demographic dividend thing. There's a young workforce waiting. So if you retire at 55, your assistant is very happy. If you retire at 75, your assistant is not very happy, right? So all that happens. Also, those people who control their destiny, if I can decide when I should retire, then I'm more comfortable, because I think retirement is by choice. But if I'm a junior level person, then I've seen even senior level person who could not control their destiny, are desperate. They tried everything that possible to stay on in the job, find other jobs and things like that. They couldn't, and then they retired, but they were not very happy with, they're not happy with it. So if you can control your destiny, your retirement is likely to be happy. Second, if you're in your 50s and you're not yet retired, sit and imagine your retirement, because what you imagine, if I am very firm believer of the philosophy, if you can't build castles in the air, where else can you build it? Arey wahan se shuruaat to karo. Learn how to dream, think about how your retirement should be, what you will do, what you will plan, talk to your spouse, take vacations with her, take vacations without her, let her go on a vacation with her friends, her cousins, her relatives, whatever. Create separate groups and joint groups, right? Do all that, because you don't want 24/7 with one person is not going to be very easy once you retire. I keep telling women, you will have now double the husband and half the money. That is not a great combination for them. So ask your spouse before you retire. That's a very important thing which I tell people, that please take your wife's permission before you retire. She may not want to see you in the house throughout the day. So I remember one very senior police officer, Julio Ribeiro, who said, I met him at a conference and he was also a speaker there. Sorry. And I said, till what age will you work? He said, my wife has told me that she'll only give me breakfast and dinner. I have to make my way for, I have to find where I have to eat my lunch. So find some activity by which you don't spend too much time at home and your wife says, get out of the house, right? So what will your old age look like? Where will you spend your 70 to 80? Where will you spend from 80 to 90? Plan till 100, because if you die at 99, you knew that you're going to live till 99. If you plan for 72 and you live till 99, then the next 27 years you're going to wonder, oh my God, when am I going to die? That's not a great thing, right? So develop your retirement goals. Say what you want to do in retirement, some activity. I'm not saying you have to, everybody has to travel, or everybody has to listen to music, or everybody has to go to the temple. You find whatever you want to do, something. You're very interested in physics and your father asked you to study chemistry, so pursue your physics. I don't know what are your hobbies, right? So pursue something. Don't say that I have nothing to do. That's going to be very difficult. So do 2-3 things. Go on joint vacations, go on single vacations. I love those vacations where it's great to go on a vacation alone, because you can decide whether to see a place or not see a place. Go with a group and tell the group that every morning I will decide whether to come out with you or not come with you. Perfectly all right? Just say I want to just stay in a hotel. I just want to go for a walk. I don't want to see this place which you are seeing. Perfectly all right. Do those things. Go on a solo vacation, go in a group, right? Go in a group, but don't go for everything which the group does. There are times when you want to do something on your own, explore that. If you're very happy and secure traveling alone, do that also. If you're a man, you might be more comfortable doing that. If you're a woman and you're worried about being secure, go in women groups. That's also, at least you feel protected, if nothing else, right? You may not enjoy their company, but that doesn't matter, right? You're going to, it's not going to really matter too much. Have a positive outlook and ignore social media. For heaven's sake, don't worry about social media. If you read the social media, you think the world is going to come to an end. Look around yourself. Last 20 years or 30 years, all your friends, relatives, everybody has increased their financial well-being. Whether they're happy or no, let's not discuss that. That is a separate discussion. Everybody has gone from a small house to a big house, from a small car to a big car, from a no car to a big car, right? So all those things have happened. Everybody has got everything that money can buy, people have, whether it is an air conditioner or a fridge or a car or a foreign vacation. Everything people have, right? Everybody's standard of living has increased. So stop worrying about what the market will do, what Russia will do, what will happen to gold prices, what will happen to inflation. Things will happen for your good. So have that positive attitude. Think that the best is yet to come and life will be good, right? So transitioning is not easy, but smooth transitioning can happen if you are more creative, thinking, dreaming about it, creating your own groups. That's the way to go, right? Thank you.